Because it's garbage. What am I going to do? Am I going to cut this off here? Cut this off here? Cut this and this?
Yeah, there you go. There's
okay.
one.
Okay, and could I use this?
Yeah, but you don't want to.
Right.
But you could if you had to.
If I had to, I could.
You can still make a good plan out of it.
And it would still root.
Yeah, exactly.
And it would make a good plan.
Exactly.
Yes.
You just like perfection.
Why take this one off with the growing end? Now, I like this, and I'm going to leave this other growing end in because I do not think it will outrace the rest of the plant. Okay? Let's go down here. And let's take this one off right about here. And that looks pretty good. We got 5 of these now. Or we should anyway. This gets cleaned up. We have these, and the very first thing you do is you must adequately wet these. Because they're not sucking up enough water out of this thing here just yet. Okay? So, that's ready to go. That's ready to go. That's ready to go. This needs to be moist inside, which it already is. Okay, now, it's good to be able to see to do this without having sweat pouring in your eyes. Then I take these out as such. Each one of the 5 is now going to get removed. Okay, goes in here like this, and you just pull it out like this, and you just pull it out again like this. And every time you're pushing it in here, you're reconfirming it goes all the way to the bottom. And like this. Now, these should have a pretty good moisture content, except they probably could use 2 or 3 sprays that are going to be done after they've been put in. Okay. Biggest mistake people doing this, they drown their fucking plants. There should never be water down here that comes up any higher than these top ridges. And quite frankly, I don't even like that. Now, there is a trick that people do. They will put test tubes inside here to elevate this to make sure these don't touch bottom. Okay? And maybe the first couple times you do it, you ought to do that just to be safe. Because people tend to overwater. And I really don't want any water in the bottom here except for a very small amount. Okay. Now we're going to put these. Oh, what? I just took these out. I need these out. Okay. I don't know why I started putting that in. But this is a tool. And we will just these. And now we're going to take these out and we're going to cut them properly. So, I will remove the first one. Here's how you cut it properly. This is your measuring finger. You place your measuring finger at the very last node. See where that is? See? Understand what I'm talking about? Okay, now, we come down here like this. And this is the end. And this is where we want our bevel cut. So we start in the middle of our index finger. We put it at as steep an angle as you can get. They will normally tell you 45. I go for 30, okay? And cut it like so. Now you will notice how big it is, okay? You'll also notice if I hold it up against one of these and push it the whole way down, you notice how it comes up just shy of the bottom?
Yep.
Okay, that's how you want it. Now, we'll take this, and we only dip the tip in, and that's about the perfect amount, okay? It's going to distribute itself as we push it down, okay? So we're going to take this one here, and we're going to very gently push this in and slide it down until we hit the node, okay? Now, you notice when I hit the node perfect, that thing sits up perfectly straight, okay? And then we put it in and we apply just. Now, I'm going to clean this up a little bit more. See where that was cut off? I'm going to back it down just a little bit, like that. There we go. Okay, and this one's ready to go. We put our finger in the middle of the node. We measure to the middle of our index finger. We angle it at least 45 degrees. It should be this big. See how big that is?
Mm-hmm.
See how much vegetation there is?
Mm-hmm.
That's the perfect ratio of stem to vegetation. And then we just use a small amount on the tip, just like that. Pick up our next one and gently insert it in. Don't force it. It should just slide. And there we go. You see how that's facing perfectly straight up?
Mm-hmm.
And that is the goal.